Have you ever wondered how some animals seem to have found the fountain of youth? Today, we're diving deep into the world of one of nature's ultimate survivors, the crocodilian. These aren't just ancient reptiles. They're living time capsules, carrying secrets to longevity that have allowed them to thrive for over 200 million years. What makes these cold-blooded creatures so resilient, and could their biological clocks hold clues to a longer, healthier life for all of us? Stick around as we unlock the secrets of how crocodilians defy time. First, let's talk about what cold-blooded really means. The technical term is ectothermic, which means crocodilians rely on their environment to regulate their body temperature. You've probably seen a crocodile or alligator basking in the sun. They're not just sunbathing, they're solar powering their metabolism. This has a huge impact on their lifespan. Unlike warm-blooded animals like us, which burn a ton of energy just to stay warm, crocodilians have a much slower, more efficient metabolic rate. Think of it like a car engine. Our engine is always running, burning fuel constantly. A crocodile's engine, however, can idle for incredibly long periods, conserving fuel and reducing wear and tear on its internal parts. This slow burn is a cornerstone of their longevity. This slow metabolism also means they grow slowly, but they never really stop growing. This is a phenomenon called indeterminate growth. While we humans stop growing after puberty, many reptiles, including crocodilians, continue to get bigger throughout their lives, albeit at a much slower pace as they age. This continuous slow growth is linked to their incredible ability to repair and regenerate tissue. Imagine if your body could just keep repairing itself year after year, decade after decade. That's essentially what's happening inside a crocodile. Their cells are masters of maintenance, which helps them avoid many of the age-related diseases that plague other animals. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of their immune system. Living in swamps and rivers teeming with bacteria, crocodilians need a supercharged defense mechanism. And boy, do they have one. Scientists have been amazed by the power of crocodilian blood. Another fascinating piece of the puzzle is something called negligible senescence. That's a fancy scientific term for doesn't really age. While most organisms show clear signs of decline as they get older, we get weaker, slower, and more susceptible to illness. Crocodilians seem to sidestep this process. An old crocodile is essentially just a larger, more experienced version of a younger one. They don't suffer from the same kind of cellular breakdown and functional decline that defines aging in mammals. Their risk of dying doesn't really increase with age. They're just as likely to be taken down by a territorial dispute or environmental disaster at age 70 as they are at age 10. They don't die of old age in the way we understand it. So how does their environment play into this? Crocodilians are apex predators at the top of their food chain. Once they reach a certain size, very few animals pose a threat to them. This lack of natural predators allows them to live out their long lives without constantly looking over their shoulder. They've also adapted perfectly to their habitats. They can go for months, sometimes even over a year, without eating, thanks to their slow metabolism and ability to store energy efficiently. This makes them incredibly resilient to environmental changes like droughts or food shortages that would wipe out other species. They simply wait it out, conserving energy until conditions improve. Now, let's talk about their heart. You might think a reptile heart is simple, but the crocodilian heart is a four-chambered marvel, much like ours. This is unique among living reptiles. This advanced circulatory system allows for a more efficient separation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, which supports their large bodies and occasional bursts of explosive activity. But it has another trick up its sleeve, a special valve that allows them to redirect blood flow when they're underwater. This helps them conserve oxygen, enabling them to stay submerged for long periods while hunting or resting. It's another example of a highly evolved adaptation that contributes to their overall survival and longevity. Let's circle back to their cells. At the ends of our chromosomes, we have protective caps called telomeres. Every time our cells divide, these telomeres get a little shorter. When they get too short, the cell can no longer divide and it dies or becomes senescent. This is a key driver of aging. In some long-lived species, including potentially crocodilians, an enzyme called telomerase works to repair and lengthen these telomeres. While research is ongoing, it's believed that crocodilians have a more stable and efficient way of maintaining their telomeres, preventing the cellular decay that we associate with getting old. It's like having a cellular repair crew that never clocks out. So what's the upper limit? How long can they really live? The record for a captive crocodile is over 100 years old, but in the wild, it's much harder to track. Given that they don't show signs of aging, their lifespan is primarily determined by external factors like disease, starvation, or conflict with other crocodiles or humans. In a perfect, danger-free world, their theoretical lifespan could be much, much longer. They are a testament to an evolutionary strategy that prioritizes endurance and resilience over rapid growth and reproduction. So, what can we learn from these living fossils? Studying their powerful immune systems could lead to new antibiotics for humans. Understanding their cellular repair mechanisms and resistance to aging-related decline could provide insights into preventing age-related diseases in people. The crocodilian is more than just a fearsome predator. It's a biological marvel, a master of survival that has cracked the code to a long life. By studying their slow, steady, and incredibly resilient approach to existence, we might just uncover secrets that could help us improve our own health and longevity. They are a powerful reminder that there are many different ways to navigate the challenges of life and time. The cold-blooded clock of the crocodilian may tick slowly, but it ticks with a wisdom accumulated over millions of years.